Can't see my Ghostbusters t-shirt. I'm just checking emails. Normal. Well, I guess I'll just edit a video then. Should be simple enough. So today, per request, we're doing a little filming to go crash my little bro. Shut up. So today, per request, we're doing a little filming to go crash my little brother's 8th grade field trip to New York City. Should be fun. Spitfire. It is 11:46 p.m. in my city. It's kind of late. I should probably go to bed, but whatever. So yep, there's that. Oh, I gotta pause the music now so I can listen. Pausing the music so I can listen. Oh, I gotta pause the music. Doom, 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 doom. 5:48 a.m. in Germany. Did you wake up early, or are you having a really, really late night? So today, per request, we're doing a little filming to go crash my little brother's 8th grade field trip to New York City. Should be fun. Okay, I gotta separate the 60 frames per second footage from all the 24. Okay there. Hey man. 60 FPS. And pictures. Spitfire. What about workflow would you like to know? There could be a lot of different questions. So what would you like to know about workflow? And we can go from there. Come on. You can't remember how to render transparent in After Effects? RGB plus alpha, man. Come on. It's super simple. I'm kidding. I'll be honest, like I frequently forget stuff and then go back to my own tutorials to watch how I did something and just watch it again, or skim through it to remind myself on how to do stuff. I did it with like tracking green screen phones and stuff one time for work. It was really funny. That was kind of cool. Alright, did I copy and paste it, or did I just pull it out? Frame rate. I was smart enough to copy and paste it. Okay, good. Oh, you know, I didn't. 60 frames per second. Copy. Paste. And they should all be in there. Yeah. Of course. Come on. Now it's all slow motion footage. How about that? Do I use sequence? Like, do I create sequences and pick my formats and stuff like that? Depends. Depends on what I'm making. I typically just like right-click my footage and create new sequence from clip, because it just like, it's typically exactly what I need. Boy, this screen is small. But yeah, it's really whatever I'm making. You know, if we're working with a commercial project and there's like a bunch of high-end, like, you know, fancy camera footage, like an Airy footage or something, it depends on what we're making. So if we're exporting in 4K, exporting 1080p, it doesn't matter. But I do stick to 1080p most of the time for work stuff, and then 4K for all my YouTube stuff. What does all my 60 frames per second footage look like? Oh, there it is. Turn proxies off so you can actually see what this looks like. Big Bus, New York. right, so today, per request, we're doing a little filming to go crash my little brother's 8th grade field. Pull in one of my assets that makes me feel a little better when it comes to this stuff. So we got creative assets, cinema bars, 4K cinema bars. Do 3.5.1. So today, per request, we're doing a little filming to go crash my little brother's 8th grade field trip to New York City. Should be fun. I guess I could cut it early. That'll cut here. No! You'll cut here. You'll start here. This will happen here. This will start here. And we'll get a little intro going. So today, per request, we're doing a little filming to go crash my little brother's 8th grade field trip to New York City. Should be fun. I have a lot of shortcuts built into my mouse. So this is my mouse. You can see it's what I edit with. It's a gaming mouse. I did a video on it, and you can pick it up on Amazon. It's not very expensive, but it's cool because it has macro buttons, which means there's a button here, button here, button here, button here, button here. You can push the mouse thing left, push it right, and you can program any of the buttons to do whatever you want. So I just programmed them to be Premiere Pro and or After Effects shortcuts. Basically like hand tool, point tool, pen tool, command save. So like saving my project. So if I show you, if I flick my mouse clicker left, it'll just save my project. So you didn't see it, but it's saved. I just can't get the save thing. Oh, almost. So click on this. Yeah, so every time I push the mouse thing left, it will save my project. And it's become a habit for me to flick the mouse. Or like flick it, flick it, flick it, where I'll constantly save my project. Which is really helpful. And hey, you got the same one. That's really good. I don't use a ton of keyboard shortcuts, to be honest with you. I do have that keyboard thing. I have this thing on my laptop. This keyboard thing, which has like all the Premiere Pro shortcuts, but it's somewhat useful. There's a lot of shortcuts on here I didn't know existed, but I mean, your main go-to shortcuts you kind of memorize, so there's really no big deal. And for me, the shortcuts have become more of a conversation piece on my laptop. Oh, that's a cool keyboard cover. What is that? And then we get to talk about video editing or something at work. It's just always kind of nice. So today, per request, we're doing a little filming to go crash my little brother's 8th grade field trip to New York City. Should be fun. Oh, the fun music for the kids. That's cool. I should have a thing. Oh, it's not here. Okay. Where's my footage? Now we find slow motion footage. This was kind of cool. I wonder how Nike feels about me using their footage. We'll steal some of this. This looks kind of fancy. Let me dock it right here. Oh, hello. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I might change the resolution of this screen because it's 1080p right now and it makes Premiere tiny. Like so small. yeah, I'll send you guys my super old video of my mouse that I did when I was just starting YouTube stuff, which was kind of neat. Kind of neat. It's over here somewhere.
I'm here to prove the
I
purple
found
method
you.
blows memory foam out of the bedroom.
Only purple passes the durability test, body heat test.
Clearly, a lot of things in this video I would have done differently, but hey, it was, you know, me just trying to make videos. Nothing wrong with that. Well, thanks, Lindio. Andrew Kramer. Yeah, I know Andrew Kramer. I don't know him, but I watch his stuff. He does some great work with all his video stuff. Ooh, thanks, Premiere. Media pending. That is what's up. Am I not going 60 FPS here, people? Oh yeah, screen resolution. About to change. We're gonna scale it down to 150%. So I can get more out of my work. Sorry. If that makes it too small on your screen, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more space to work. It's so tiny. Yeah, Andrew Kramer's the bomb. He's really good. Very charismatic, very cool, and does some great work. There's no doubt about that. Oh, I chose this. That's really short. So this is the new stuff Premiere's been doing, and it's been taking a long time to like ping in footage, and it's been really annoying.
So today, per request, we're doing a little filming to go crash my little brother's 8th grade field trip.
Running at half res at
in
least.
New York City. Should be fun.
Probably do this a little earlier. It'd be kind of cool. And we'll cut it to this. Bop, 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 bop. And then maybe we can cut to... I think my cats are fighting. I can hear them. Let me go save my cats real quick. All right, they're good. The cats are good. Do I have a favorite LUT? Yes and no. I don't really use LUTs that often. I like to try to like custom grade my stuff. I have a ton of them, and I do try to use them. I'll throw some on here. Let me find one. So let me do this the right way. Let me throw an adjustment layer on here so I can actually control the LUT color. Go here. Creative. Browse. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite one, because and people like sell their LUTs. You know, it's like a cash grab in my opinion. Where like, buy my LUTs for my color. Like, I'm not even sure if they use those all the time. But yeah, I don't have a good answer for that, because it really depends on what you're working on. Like, I don't like to stick to one thing. I like to try different styles, try different looks. Like if I was doing like daily vlogs or something, like I would try to give it a different look every day. Like today, I feel Matrix. Today I feel, Stanley Kubrick. All that stuff. We're going black and white vlog. Why not? Like who cares? Just to give it a different look. People jump down people's throats online for like using orange and blue because that's Sam Coulter's look. I'm like, well, not really. He uses it a bunch, but it's derived from Hollywood. And, it's just YouTube. Don't get too upset. That's my opinion. But yeah, I don't really use LUTs a ton. But I'll throw some on here as soon as Premiere decides to crash and open back up. You can see my little scroll wheel just like doing its thing. So this new update for Premiere is not very stable in my opinion. It's not great. It could be a lot better. But Spitfire, what camera do you use, if you don't mind me asking? M31. I might have that LUT actually. I bought a bunch of them. Come on, Premiere. Oh, you suck. You suck. I just went to browse on LUTs and it's frozen. You just get to have my face. I'm just gonna put myself here so we don't have to stare at my face in an awkward position. Lily, come here. Come here. Have to stare at my face in an awkward position. Sony Vegas, the good old days. I mean, I would go to Final Cut before I went to anything else. I used to use Final Cut 7 all the time. That's what was like my go-to for editing. Yeah, I'm just gonna close Premiere. This is ridiculous. Close, you jerk. Hey, Premiere is gone. And there seems to be salmon right there. I guess it's not true. I do use LUTs, but I use them differently. I don't use like your standard LUT package. Now that I think about it, I use color grading, a color grading tool that I use a lot, which I really enjoy. I use film convert like all the time. I guess that's why I say I don't use LUTs. I mean, I didn't have my footage saved. God, whatever. So there's that. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, I can show you film convert and stuff. It's kind of cool. It is my favorite color grading software plugin for Premiere Pro. It's quite good. Just, you know, waiting for Premiere to load. I've said that a lot. Has anybody seen the Premiere crashing video? It's really awesome. Hey, there's footage. What do you know? Well, it still has that cut, so I can pull it in. Oh!
To New York City.
And we're back from outer space. Cut it here. Cut it there. Cut it there. Find some more footage. I'm sure I'll change this all later, but I just want to throw some stuff in there. The juggle was kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
Should be fun.
Maybe this goes before. Don't need the audio. Pull it away.
Should be fun.
Well, my helmet. Oh, this. It's my headphones I use for work. How was it before? My hat keeps my head warm.
Should be fun.
And like some slick text down here. Yeah. Maybe I'll just do the month. April 2018. And then we'll go to like Helvetica or something. Something thin, I'm thinking. Yeah. That'll be slick.
Should be fun.
You know, if the studio has the budget, then oh, I need to change my face. I'm sorry. My apologies. I'm doing some editing here, and I am not paying a lick of attention where I'm putting my viewfinder for you guys.
So today per
Okay, so I'm going to save this. I have my adjustment layer. Now I'm going to go back to creative. I'm going to go back to browse. It worked! I'm going to find all my LUTs real fast and start throwing stuff on here, see what happens. Work, creative assets, LUTs. Have a few. GH5 vlog LUTs. These were kind of neat. M31. I've got it. I thought I did. And I do. Oh wow, that is nice. Well, Spitfire, I like you more now because I'm probably gonna use this. See, that's why I should use them more. But then we can put it over this, and over these to give a nice grade.
West, we're doing a little filming to go crash my little brother's 8th grade field trip to New York City. Should be fun.
Should just start. Probably a little too intense for this shot, but we can fix that by doing this. duh. Also, this needs to be moved down a good bit. And this could be a lot smaller. And we can get rid of the thing. Let's get like a dash. A dash will do. You know? Classy vlogs. And yeah, grading tutorial, like I've watched a few where like some serious grading stuff where they just take hours and hours on one clip, but that is sometimes what it takes to get the best result. And I understand that. Which is fine. Which is totally fine. We'll cut that out, and there you go. Find something else that's slightly interesting. The shoes. Oh, such a good shot. I'll use it later. Oh, this is just the regular footage folder. Water. Oh, that is cool, man. Does not like the LUT playing on it.
So today, per request, we're doing a little filming to go crash my little brother's 8th grade field trip to New York City.
Does not like the
Should be fun.
Okay, that should be good. And then we can cut to something else for a period of time. I did not find the local, the overlay from my store, but I can show you where I got it and send you a link immediately. So give me 1 second. And I will send it over. I also did a video on it. You can find it on my channel. Just go to my videos on like the most recently added, and there's shouldn't be too far back, and it's gonna be there. And let me just scroll back in time here. Here you are. There's the link. Alright, so back to footage. It should be linear for the most part. Not too fast now, Premiere. Not too fast. We wouldn't want to load immediately, so it makes people's lives easier. So there's that. And no problem for the info. I'm happy to provide. That's not what I clicked. Oh, okay, yeah, it was. Definitely what is what I clicked. Okay. And you know what's really disappointing about filming all this is I forgot to turn on internal stabilization for the camera. I turned it off for something else, and it's gonna be just a shaky butt video, which is get excited about it. So there's that. Oh, this was the subway station that the pigeons flew into. That was kind of cool, but like sucky for the pigeons because, well, they're now in the thing. I do have a gimbal, but for this, I wasn't gonna bring a gimbal because it was like just I was hanging out with my little brother on his field trip, and just like gimbal would just be overkill. It's just like me filming footage of the thing, so I can put a video together and my parents can watch it and they'll be really like, oh, look at my kids, look at my children in New York. There's the pigeons.
Pigeons have wandered onto the subway tracks. They're just trying to catch a ride to the city. I don't think they're gonna make it out.
That's a cool clip. I like that. I like that a lot. That can be cut there. Don't need this clip. Real quick, it's fine.
Pigeons have.
Do you like stabilize your footage in After Effects via a tracker? Because that's also really cool when you do stuff like that.
Pigeons have wandered onto the subway tracks. They're just trying to catch a ride to the city. I don't think they're gonna make it out.
I don't think there's any tracking stuff in Premiere Pro. I'm not sure if there is. But yeah, I don't know. If there is, I haven't used it. So now we can get back to the music.
I think they're gonna make it out.
What does this look like? That's just like overkill. So there was a train thing that arrived. Always got to get the arrival of the train. There is nothing wrong with that. Goodness. sorry in advance. Ooh wee. That is quite the loudness. See, this LUT's not quite appropriate for this specific clip and its color. I did say other things that were like a Rec 709. Whoa. GH5 LUTs. Premiere Pro. Cream. Whoa. They're very powerful. I'm guessing this is all for log stuff. Oh yeah, vlog LUTs. I like listening to my cat complain. It's very very entertaining. Pay attention to me. What, dude? Did I miss something here? Look is film? I don't want anything. Then we'll go to off footage, and is this the one where I it does sound kind of like gaming music. There is like the little thing in the beginning. If you listen to the beginning, listen. I'll turn it up some so you can really hear. Yeah, it literally got the Mario click in it.
York City. Should be fun. Pigeons have wandered onto the subway tracks. They're just trying to catch a ride to the city. I don't think they're gonna make it out.
Bop bop ba da bop 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 ba da bop 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 ba da bop 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 ba doo. And there you go. I do live in New York. I'm not from here, but I live here. Guys, quit fighting. The cats are freaking out, man. What's wrong with you kitties? This is kind of a cool shot. The footage, the scenic stuff. See, I like scenery. Like, that's my stuff. I like just seeing stuff. Like this sign should be in view. I think. Right there. Ghostbusters, yada. I'm actually enjoying this edit. It's kind of nice. I wish Premiere was stable. Stable Premiere, bro. I am a big fan of quick tutorials, you know. I watch a lot of them. And people like to jabber for a long time about something in the beginning. And I try not to jabber more than a minute. And that's why I had that series called 2-Minute Tuts, where it's literally 2 minutes. And I've seen people do 2-minute stuff, but they started it and then they like started going over. It's like, oh, I broke 2 minutes this day. I'm sorry. It's like, no, like if I do a 2-minute tutorial, that shit's gonna be 2 minutes. Like, and my goal, the only time I'll go over the 2 minutes is if my like goodbye and like the tutorial is truly done by 2 minutes. But problem with 2-minute tutorials, is that like some stuff just takes longer than 2 minutes. It's just the way it is, and there's only so many simple things you can do. But hey, you know, 30-second tutorials. There you go. That's a series right there. Like, what is up, guys? Max here, and welcome back to 30-second tutorials. Let's get started. That's what, 4 seconds gone. You got 26 seconds left to teach something. I'm not saying it can't be done. It clearly can be done. Like, and you know, maybe I'll produce one. It'll be really simple stuff. I have to like list out like a lot of little things you can do. That, and the thing is, like, you know, a lot of this stuff that you wouldn't think to teach is because a typical editor would like know how to do this stuff, but you forget that there's a lot of people online that don't know that it's something that's just second nature for a lot of editors. And so I know it's interesting. Maybe I'll do a little 30-second tut series, maybe 45 seconds. Give me 45 seconds. Is it so hard to sit through a 45-second video? I don't even know if I can run ads on something that short. So there's that. That's the thing, you know. It's a two-way street. Like, you know, you see people with these like fancy intros now, like these 10-second, 7-second intros that are cool. They look awesome, but you know, and people, that's like, that becomes a part of like your brand online, where it's like, you know, it's an intro, and people start getting used to it. The same people that watch, your like the loyal fans and stuff. But then you have people who like watch tutorials, like they browse my channel, and they're there for one thing. They're not there to like subscribe and find somebody to follow. They're there to learn or like have to figure something out. So it's a two-way thing. So like, it's either like, I've been very strict on always filming like with the tutorial using a camera, because it puts a face to the teacher, so you can kind of like, it's more personal. You can connect with them a little more. And then and a tiny intro. We're like, hey guys, today we're making this. And it's good practice to show this, you know, so that you can kind of like show somebody's what they're making. Or the very first part is you just show like what it is. If it's something very visual that you're creating, you can just let that play initially so people can see what they're going to make, which is what I like. I don't like watching a tutorial that says you're going to make this amazing thing, and they don't show what you make until the very end. It's like, show me what it's going to be right up front. That's why like Andrew Kramer's tutorials are just so great, because he literally like has like a trailer for what you're going to create, and you get excited that it's such a cool like effect or some cool looking thing, because it's always really good from that guy. So so yeah, it's like, either it's really depends on what I'm going for a series. So it's either like straight up, you know, tiny intro. Hey guys, this is me. This is the face you should get used to seeing when you're watching these kind of videos, or just like a quick video on how to do something where you don't show it. You just literally just start the work. So yeah, it's a decision. You know, what's gonna last longer, you know. But there's people that like the pizzazz and the personality, and there's people who don't care and they just want to get to the business. Like, I'm here to learn how to mask something. I'm not here to learn about you, you know. So, poor cat wants in so bad. But we can give this a watch.
So today, per request, we're doing a little filming to go crash my little brother's 8th grade field trip to New York City. Should be fun. Pigeons have wandered onto the subway tracks. They're just trying to catch a ride to the city. I don't think they're gonna make it out.
No, I agree. You don't want to waste time when you're just trying to get something done. And maybe it's a new way to do it. You know, maybe it's like jump right into the tutorial, just finish the stuff, get through it, and then have a piece to camera where you're like, hey, if you watch this and you enjoy it, just subscribe. I do the tutorial first, and then I talk about stupid stuff. Then we can just listen. So if you're still here, listen. But if not, just subscribe and leave, so you can like keep learning. You know, something like that. I don't know. You know what? I just read your comment when I started thinking that, so we're on the same wavelength here. I like that. Not a bad idea. So stay tuned for another video that I produce where I'm just gonna do that. We'll see how it happens. We can kind of see what it does. Just gotta find a good topic to talk about. Something that, you know, hasn't been done before. That could be useful. But I like it. What it does. Just gotta find a good topic to talk about. Footage.
So today, per request, we're doing a little filming to go crash my little brother's 8th grade
Whatever.
field trip to New York City.
If I push my shadows into the blue, what does this make it look like? Super blue. Super bright. Midtones into the green. Purple. Green. There's my color grade. That's just what it's gonna be.
Should be fun.
I don't know how I feel about this one. I could just grade this on my own. Shadows right here. Bring the highlights out. Over here. Go to my favorite plugin, Film Convert. Drop it onto it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. We could just like make it black and white. Very New York. Let's do it. Yeah. Color's so neat. But hey, I think I'm gonna stop the stream for tonight. I need to hit the hay and get ready for my job tomorrow. But I'm gonna finish producing and editing this episode or this vlog, or I don't know, it's not much of a vlog to be honest with you. It's me like pointing at things and just filming, getting pretty scenery. But I was asked in a stream like a few days ago to make it, so I was like, you know what, fine, I'll make it. I don't do these kind of videos extremely often, so but I'd like to do more of them. But I'll try to do more of these to you know, I like to do videos like these to get better at videos like these. The only way to get really good and is complete practice and continue on. So there's that. But yeah, thanks Spitfire, and thanks for introducing me to that LUT that I'm now going to be using on my video. So yeah, there's that, and I really like it. It looks good. Oop. But thank you, man. Oh, hey, Cade. How long have you been here? Did you just join? People just show up out of nowhere. What's wrong with you people?
Trip to New York City. Should be fun.
Man, I'm sorry you're like on the tail end of the stream. It's like been over an hour so far. I was planning on kind of stopping soon. Well, thank you. I'm glad that my videos are high-key dope with an exclamation point. I'm trying to get better, and thanks to all you guys and all the constant good feedback and sometimes critical feedback, which is very important, I'm getting better. And I want to continue to get better. No worries, man. My new stream thing is I'm going to start streaming every Tuesday and Thursday at a specific time. It's clearly been later, way later than it should be, but I'll try to set up a very consistent schedule where I can start at like 7 o'clock on the dot, or maybe like 8 o'clock, and just, you know, stream for a few hours. I ask the same question all the time. The subscriber count, it doesn't really bother me. I'm sure eventually I'll get there. The only thing I'd be excited about having a larger channel is being able to do it more often. Just do the notification button thing. You know, you click the little button next to subscribe where it says the notification signal, where you always where you get your notifications. You know, that stuff, I think You can click that. It'll pop up in your notifications every time. But yeah, so I'll stream every Tuesday, Thursday. I'll do it regardless every Tuesday, Thursday, but I will try to get on a better schedule to edit. And it's typically me just editing a video that I'm going to post the next day, which is kind of good because we can talk about stuff. I get to edit stuff, and people give really good feedback. Spitfire has been giving amazing feedback this whole time. We've been kind of chit-chatting on tutorials. Oh man, I'm sorry. But yeah, you can expect every Tuesday and Thursday evening that I'll be streaming. So, and I'll make sure to do the scheduling thing from now on for my stream. So it sends out a notification that the stream will start in like 2 hours or something. There's a scheduling thing for stat stuff. But yeah, what I was saying, Spitfire has been giving some great feedback on talking about tutorials and how to structure them and what people would like to see. And yeah, so it's good feedback, and that's where a channel grows and gets better. And like I said, eventually I'm sure it'll grow to a more larger channel. And like I said, the only thing I'm excited about that is that I get to do this more often. I could be more of a gig where I get to make more videos because it's a more stable thing. That's just kind of cool. I think we might not make this black and the black and white. I like the color, I guess. Color. Well, thanks, Cade. I appreciate it. Alright guys, well I gotta get off here and go to bed. I got work in the morning. But luckily I get to make videos for work. That's kind of nice. So yeah, you guys have a good one. I will... Hey, there's a cat. Wait. I'm gonna rewatch this. That's funny. Alright, I'm out. You take care, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.